girls. All right, we are going to be starting off this morning with the Blue Origin live rocket spaceship excitement. No, but seriously, I got my notes in front of me, got my show notes in front of me. It is the Blue Origin NS-31 mission, honey. I don't know if that means that they've done the mission 31 times or what. But, yeah, today's the day that Gayle goes to space, basically. Hopefully, everything goes as planned. It launches. It's supposed to launch at 9:30 a.m. So that is countdown 30 minus 2. Okay. Let me give you some facts. The mission overview. Okay. It's going to be launched from the launch site 1, which is in West Texas. It's approximately 11 minutes. That's it. I don't know if they spent money on this. I doubt. Would it be something if Bezos' girlfriend, wife had to pay? But 11 minutes. It's a suborbital flight reaching beyond the Kármán line, maybe 62 miles above Earth. This is the first all-crew mission since 1963, which you know what this means. Trump's gonna tweet DEI. You already know. You already know. Oh my God, I don't know what this AI did to my photo, honey. But girl is serving Butch on the Instagram, honey. Alright, let me post this on my Instagram real fast, and then we will start. Let me see. Let's see what we got to play. This will give some background behind Gayle, okay, everybody? The girls that are actually watching, that are in the band. Yeah, but they're like, Debra, we don't want to watch this. Well, I do, honey. I love the fact that we don't have healthcare, but we can send people to space. No about you. That's just how I feel.
Count them 2 days away from the launch of Blue Origin's history-making flight, the first mission with an all-female crew in space. Our very own CBS Mornings anchor Gayle King is part of that mission, along with pop star Katy Perry, Lauren Sanchez, the fiance.
Girl, I feel like Katy Perry was told, like, girl, go to space. This will bring your career to no end. And I feel like nobody even knows, you know what I mean? I feel like nobody's talking really about Katy. It's all about Gayle, you know? I'm sorry, it is. We love Gayle. We stand Gayle in this world.
Blue Origin
like,
founder
I
Jeff
stand
Bezos,
Gayle,
movie
honey.
producer Carrie Ann Flynn, and
even if she was just a stranger on the street and not Oprah's friend, we would all stand Gayle. We're just being real. Gayle is likable.
scientists.
You know who got me into Gayle? Madge Weinstein got me into Gayle, honey. She got me into Gayle. Thank you, Madge.
Aisha Bowe and Amanda Wynn. Gayle's CBS Mornings co-anchor Vlad Dutier, we know him well, is counting down to liftoff near the launch site in Texas, and he joins us this morning. Vlad, you sat down with Gayle. There were a few nerves. How's she feeling today?
You're absolutely right, Dana and Michelle. Leading up to this weekend and into Monday, Gayle has been very upfront and open that she's nervous. She's approaching this with some trepidation. But I spent the day with her yesterday, and I could feel the excitement building. I could feel the anticipation building. I know that she's taken up meditation. She's excited because her children are arriving this weekend. And one of the things that we talked about in our wide-ranging interview, and guys, this is an exclusive because Gayle has not given interviews to any other news outlets. And I know people might say, well, we work together, but getting an opportunity to sit down with Gayle to talk about...
Honey, we know why she got that opportunity. Honey, you got the opportunity because it's Gayle's network, honey.
Everything from why she chose to do this, why her family's input and encouragement was key to her making the decision to ultimately go into space, and even the criticisms that some have leveled against Jeff Bezos and Amazon and Blue Origin. We sat down and we broke it all down in this interview at the American Museum of Natural History.
Not CBS trying to get her to shit talk Jeff Bezos. Baby is about to ride in his rocket. I'm sorry. Is him and his girlfriend on good speaking terms? That would be
look.
my question if I was Gayle. Honey, if I was Gayle, I would be talking. And if the girls are just joining us, and we're covering the Blue Origin rocket launch live shortly, T-minus at 9:30 a.m. Just to go over the crew real fast, we've got Lauren Sanchez, which is Jeff Bezos' girlfriend. Katy, and I want to take something back about her in a second. We got Katy Perry pops. I'm reading this. I had my assistant, detail this out. I love how my assistant writes. Katy Perry, pop star, philanthropist, studied astrophat. Katy Perry, pop star, philanthropist. Okay, now that would have been enough, right? Studied astrophysics for this mission. Can't. Lauren, I didn't realize Lauren Sanchez is actually like, she gets the vibe that she likes the surgery, but she is, listen to this, licensed helicopter pilot. Girl can fly a helicopter. Let me tell you something. If you can fly a helicopter, you are very smart because, honey, it is very hard to fly a helicopter. It ain't like a drone. Emmy-winning journalist, didn't know that. Fiance of Jeff Bezos, knew that. Helped design the flight suits. They're trash. Sorry. That's how I feel. Gayle King, CBS News anchor, nervous but excited. What? Like that's something she's bringing to the table. Aisha Bowe, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Former NASA, no, this is the one that deserves to go. Former NASA engineer, STEM board CEO, Community College of Aerospace Engineer, amazing. Amanda Nuyugen, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Civil rights activist, founder of Rise, first woman of Vietnamese origin to fly to space. But girl, yes. I feel like we were worried of what was going to go on with Elon Musk. But girl, Trump is going to be so pissed about this flight. Carrie Ann Flynn, film producer, documenting the mission for inspiration. I mean, of all the people that are going, I think this is a good bunch, to be honest. I mean, the Katy Perry throws me off. I feel like the record label or something did this. She's probably friends with Jeff Bezos. No shade to Katy Perry, honey. You shade yourself. Sorry if we have any Katy Perry fans out there. I apologize. But yeah, so those are all the girls going. But interesting.
2, 1.
It's a little too rusty for me, though.
Since its very first liftoff, Blue Origin has launched 52 people on an unforgettable trip into space.
Oh my God!
But it's never had a launch like this. The first all-female flight team to be launched towards the stars.
We're explorers. Women are incredible explorers.
With our own
Not
Gayle
outside the
King
Cracker
packing a
Barrel,
bag.
honey.
And while her journey Monday will only be about 11 minutes, Gayle has been thinking about space for a long, long time.
You've covered Blue Origin launches.
Yes,
You
I
covered the first
the
one.
very first
You
one.
covered the very
Yes.
first
Is
one.
there AC?
And we can see, I know that.
I remember
Is there
the
AC on
enthusiasm
this?
Yes.
Then. I want you to
Is there AC?
explain
That's what
to
I-
me
is there
what
AC?
made you
Is
so
there a
enthusiastic
bathroom?
about
No.
seeing others go into space that you are not able to apply that to yourself
I
now
know.
finally being able to go to space.
Ooh, that is
Girl,
such a
what are
good
those
question.
shoes on him?
Because I was so happy that they were so happy. So I was happy for them. And I was really excited about them actually pulling it off. What would that be like? That's why I was so excited about it. But I remember feeling nervous as you hear the sound of it lifting off and it lifts off, and then watching the sky to see it come back and feeling so relieved when it came back down. I was just so relieved that they were all back safe and sound. I was excited about that.
That was Blue Origin's first successful landing of a crew. Gayle's flight will be its 11th. The idea for the
Wow,
all-female
I had no
team
idea it
came
was
from a
11,
conversation
honey.
between founder Jeff Bezos and his fiancée, Lauren Sanchez.
He's like, I want you to bring an incredible group of women and explorers and take them to space so that they can come back and share their journey with the world.
I feel like this lady has somewhat
Guys,
of a.
this
It's
weekend,
horrible
I can
that
tell
we're
you,
reaching for
Gayle
straws for
is getting
billionaires.
excited, as I mentioned at the top.
She seems
because,
sane,
her
honey.
favorite son, Will, has arrived here in Van Horn, Texas, and he
Her
is going to
favorite
spend the day
son.
training with.
Girl, how many sons does can someone look that up if someone's even in this chat? And girl, I just got bots watching me at this point, this time more. The gays don't get up for this, honey. And the gays ain't getting out of bed anyway, honey. The poppers have not worn off, honey.
You are allowed to bring one very special someone.
So she brought, I hope she only has one child because, honey, that is, baby, that is too much.
To train with you, to go through all the training that the astronauts are going to undertake before the mission on Monday. And she's doing that with favorite son, Will.
And Vlad, I know she said yesterday she's really excited to see the spacesuit for the first time. She got to do that yesterday. Anything else you can tell us from yesterday that came out of things?
Yeah, so she got a chance to see the spacesuit. That has not yet been revealed to the public. The other thing that she shared with us, and I know there was a little bit of this yesterday, but she has a little bag that each astronaut is able to bring with them up into space. And some of the items that she has, it's Gayle, so they are so cute. She has a little Sesame Street character from her grandson, Luca, a locket that Drew Barrymore gave her that has the pictures of her children, and a bracelet from our
Okay, girl, not Drew sneaking in on Gayle. Baby, Oprah said you better get back, honey.
very own jib operator, Jared Hanna, his daughter, Denise.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah.
It's called a go bag, by the way. You know, she knows how to go.
Honey, girl, you better step back, honey.
Female food scientist Aisha, very own Gayle King, pop artist Katy Perry, NASA rocket scientist Aisha Bowe, civil rights
Girl, it's
activist
serving,
Amanda
though. I kinda
Wynn,
wish there was
film
Fortnite
producer
skins,
Carrie-Anne
honey.
Flynn, and award-winning journalist Lauren Sanchez. For more on this, I'm joined by former NASA astronaut.
It's given, honey. We gotta give it to them. We gotta give it to them where they can get it, honey. All right, let's see what we got.
Top of the screen.
Oh, honey. Further live coverage is expected.
Back in the early days of humans.
Do we have any? Oh, here's the girls when they were getting out of the. Oh my God, they're in Rivian's, honey. Girl, the shots fired at Tesla, honey.
Katie, look, she's one of those.
Oh, wait a minute.
Backing up, that is Sarah Knights.
And just right now, because we're about to go to Go Poll for astronaut load, let's take a listen.
These outfits are not. I don't know what I don't like these outfits. Look at the men outfits versus the women. Why couldn't everybody? If we have to pick, I'm gonna say the women's is better looking in my opinion. Oh, honey, girl, the stream, honey.
Why should I care about that? And the reason is, it's missions like this that really begin the process of opening up space.
For the ranch, honey. Let's just be real.
I imagine that emotion, friends and family.
Girl, why does Katy Perry look like a Muppet, honey?
There to cheer them on as they head out.
One of the other nice things about not having to go into orbit for a
I'm not a fan of that suit, honey. I don't know about you girls, but I'm just not a fan, honey.
to every
Reason about space flight. Oh my gosh, look at that cute little kid.
Oh, them are Katy Perry's kids.
But we need to be here precisely. She is ready to go to space too.
Aww.
I absolutely adore that. But we need to be here precisely for kids like that. You cannot, I'm a firm believer that you cannot be it if you can't see it. And that's what this flight is for.
They're sitting a little too close for me, honey.
Women, talk about inspirational women. Several female astronauts in
How many
that
astronauts
group right
do we
there.
have there?
I see
4 or 5.
At least 4 or 5 and counting. It's a tight group that's only going to get bigger of those female astronauts there. You see Kelly Girardi and Cyan Proctor. I see Emily Calandrelli.
My working it so bad. I forgot they're getting thrown into space. Girl, I live for your commentary. Thrown into space
In just
today.
15 minutes, we are going to be adding 6
I hope they
more
got
to
them
that group.
wigs
It's getting close, Ariana.
locked
getting close.
down,
So with
honey.
every-
I hope that they went to the
everyone
nearest
for joining
drugstore,
us for
honey,
NS31,
and got the best
our
wig
11th
locks
mission,
money
human spaceflight
could
mission to
buy,
space
honey.
here. We're at T-minus 14
Katy
minutes
Perry's
and 30
extensions,
seconds. Just to
baby,
give you a
they
little
better
bit of a
be on
preview
the
of what is to
down,
come.
honey.
At
Gayle
about
better
T-minus
drill the
10
wig
minutes,
on,
we are
honey.
going to,
Lauren
have the
Sanchez,
go, no-go poll.
girl,
We're gonna
duct
throw it
tape
back
thy
to
wig,
mission
honey.
control audio. And basically what that is we go through each of the important subsystems, and our flight director,
I've got my
shout
notes
out
over
to Michelle
here.
Christensen, our flight director, our first female flight director at Blue Origin. She is going to lead that poll, and we're going
We've got inside the crew cabin, y'all. They've got the reclining seats designed for the G-forces. Oh, largest windows flown in space ever. Controlled environment with handholds for floating. No bathrooms on board. Use facilities before flight. That's the thing with me, like, honey. I just, it's got to make you gassy. Girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope there's a diaper or something. A light maxi.
I think about what it must have
A
been
light
like
maxi,
her
hopefully.
to be a first-time mom and training for her first space flight all in 1 year. And she was a part of NASA's original first 6 women astronauts alongside Sally Ride.
Now,
Of course,
look
it
at
took
those
them,
windows,
first
Henny.
6
Now, they
female
do
NASA
have
astronauts.
escape
2.5 years
systems,
for all of them to fly
redundant
in space. Now,
parachutes,
today,
retro
Blue Origin
retro
is going to
thrust
send
for
6
soft
women into
landings.
space in a single day.
Full
I mean,
autonomous. Oh my
that's pretty
God.
cool right there.
incredible.
Full autonomous. There's no pilots on board. That is astonishing. I didn't know that. I thought there was going to still be a pilot. That's kind of scary. That is kind of wild. That is wild. That's wild.
God, I have a 6-month-old. I can barely fly down to West Texas from Seattle.
She gave birth to me on a Friday and was back in the astronaut office on Monday. I don't recommend doing that. As a mom of 2 myself, you're a mom of 2, I probably wouldn't do that. But
respect.
She did,
Respect. That's huge.
But
that's how I need to be. See, I don't have that training, to give this type of commentary, And I felt that I had to give something. When you're a mom and you're working 7 jobs, you're really worried about, can I go to space? When you're a mom of 7 jobs and a family of 5 that all live together with 6 generations in one household that is a 2-bedroom trailer, I'm worried, am I going to space? When you're a mom of 7 jobs with no health care, I'm worried, am I going to space? Can you please, Daddy Trump, increase my taxes more and give the rich a tax break? That's what I'm worried about. I need billionaires to go to space. I'm just being honest. I need you to go to space. I need you to go to space. I need you not to give me health care, and I need you to take a tax break. And I need you to do that off the back of the 1%. Well, not really. Whoops, not the one. I wish you would do it off the back of the 1%. Need you to do it off the back of the 99%. Okay, fight the oligarchy, eat the right shinny.
And then they will lift off. They will take off. They are in a somewhat reclined seat.
I love how
they'll start.
She's going to tell us. So they're going to lift it. She's going to explain how it works. You see, 1 minute they're low, next minute they're high.
They're going up. They will accelerate to they'll have 3 Gs. So here on Earth, we're at 1 G. When you accelerate to 3 Gs, so like if you're 100 pounds, it feels like you are then 300 pounds.
Girl, I hope Ozempic was given, Henny. Karen Carpenter, she's like, I finally feel like I'm 50 pounds. Too far, probably.
Kristen, in that incredible view out of those windows, the capsule will separate from the booster. That's when they're going to feel weightlessness. They'll get the about 4 minutes to unbuckle, enjoy the weightlessness, enjoy the insane views out of those windows.
Okay.
They'll buckle back in.
Girl, not the buckle, honey.
Through the atmosphere. That's actually when they're going to have the peak G-forces. They peak at about 5 Gs.
Which is kind of counterintuitive. You wouldn't think that you would feel the max G-forces on the descent, but that's when you do.
But that's when you do, and it's kind of like, because you're coming back through the atmosphere, right? It's thin up there, you come back through the atmosphere, it's thick. It's kind of like diving into a pool. It kind of goes boosh against you at 5 Gs, but then it eases back up, and we deploy the parachutes, and they come floating down at about 10 to 15 miles per hour for a nice soft landing here in the desert. At the last second, there's an air cushion that comes out.
Go. Booster.
Here's gonna go, Paul.
Go. Ground. Go. Ingo.
Go.
Safety. Go. Capcom. Go.
Girl, what is this office, though?
This is the flight director.
I love how NASA's, they want to get rid of NASA so bad, but the NASA room looks pretty. Why does this room look so jumpy? This ain't inspiring nobody. It gives office, honey.
Until our 11th human space flight.
What are you girls saying? And by girls, I mean just Ginger.
To space. All 6 of our astronauts are loaded in the capsule, waiting for just 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go here. Now, Kristen, we just kind of walked through the flight profile, what it's going to feel like for our astronauts. Oh, we got Carissa up on the tower to chat with more friends and family. Carissa,
who the hell is
who
that?
you got out there?
Is that Michael Jack? Oh my God, it's Oprah!
The incredible woman. I don't need to introduce the incredible woman next to me, who is a ray of sunshine. Oprah, you are wearing yellow because Gayle's call sign is
sunshine. Yes, right. And all of us, the whole family is wearing yellow today. And I, you know, we've been friends. It'll be 50 years next year. We've been friends since we were 21 and 22.
Oh my God!
I've never been more proud of my friend than today. Never been more proud.
I like those glasses.
This is bigger than just going to space. I mean, I think for her, who anytime we're on a flight, she's in anybody's lap if there's the slightest bit of turbulence.
Oh my God!
Has like real anxiety flying, and this is overcoming a wall of fear, a barrier. It's I think it's going to be cathartic in so many ways for her.
She told us that she was surprised that you told her to do it. Why did you want her to do this?
Because I think life is about continuing
to have a fight?
Into the best of yourself and the fullest expression of yourself. And I think that this is one of the most fullest expressions you can possibly have. And I know that I felt deeply that she would regret it. And I didn't want to hear about it for the next 15 years. I wish I had gone, you know. And I said, there's only one time that all the women are going up for the first time. You know, there will be other trips, but there's only one first time.
That's true.
So
Oprah's kind of right.
What was the last conversation you had with her?
Why didn't Oprah
go? Peace be still. Hold the God's unchanging hand.
Oh, I was thinking that Ivy about Katy Perry because she looked like a Muppet and was giving Muppet face. It was probably anti-anxiety man.
How are you feeling?
Because when you go to space, they give you anti-diarrheal anyways because it makes you shit yourself anyways.
I think it's already done. Once she said yes, once she committed to yes, and Lord, did we all hear, should I do it, should I do it? Since Thanksgiving, we've been talking about it. And so once she finally said yes, I was like, okay, we're going. It's a go.
You know what?
Honey, she was crying on the show last week, honey.
She's the voice of a lot of us that would be afraid, and she's okay to talk about being afraid. Why has that been so important to show that part?
I think, you know, for every woman who's on this flight, it's about fulfilling.
Oh, they're getting the GoPros ready.
For Gayle, it's about overcoming this great fear and also stepping into the moment of excitement. And I think, you know, it goes beyond this moment of just going up in space. I think this will be an everlasting experience. I was just thinking this morning, you know, Gayle has been there for me for hundreds of events. I can't even remember them, you know. But you will never forget this day. None of us will ever forget this day.
So she's saying how many times Gayle's been there for her, and she's barely been for Gayle. Is that what you're saying, Miss Oprah?
It's only fitting that you are here front and center as a ray of sunshine.
Oprah coming in, stealing the show like always.
Thank you.
Girls like, I can't even go to damn space, honey. That was nice of Oprah to hug her. You know Oprah didn't have to hug her. That was nice.
Thanks, Carissa. Wow, to see Oprah down here. No, I'm not besties with Oprah, not yet anyway, but if Oprah told me to do anything, I would do it. I don't think Gayle had a choice.
Well, Oprah told you white girls to vote and y'all didn't. Oh, girl, not the shade, honey. Not the shade, honey.
After Oprah said, girl, you got to do this.
She had to do it. Ariane, we are under T-minus 5 minutes. until these ladies.
The white women didn't listen to Oprah
launch
this
into
time.
Space. And you know, you were just talking about what these women are going
Girl,
to
not
feel
Oprah and her
when they
new
launch.
best friend
Let me
coming to
tell
watch
y'all
Gayle
watching
lift
what
off.
we may hear.
Gayle, honey. Girl, she already got a friend.
On board, and
Girl,
there
I'm
is a
sick of the
chance that we will
Kardashians.
get to
Is that a
hear the audio
Kardashian?
inside
Is
and
that?
hear
That's what's her name? Ain't that a
what these soon-to-be
Kardashian?
astronauts are saying.
Ain't that the
and
mama?
possibly singing while they're weightless. So,
Girl,
I can't wait for that moment. I'm also hoping she comes
I
down
stay
to
drunk
Earth and does
eternity.
like either a Fireworks Part 2 or E.T. Part 2. I think that's going to be, and I think, but let's stick on this point for 1 second.
E.T.
Kristen.
Part
I
2,
think
why?
one of the incredible parts
Is she
about
high?
this crew is their ability to tell the story coming out. Amanda, to advocate for women more broadly about it.
Oh my God, we got 3 minutes, y'all.
Sarah, the way Carrie Ann can produce films about it. That is what is so special about this crew in particular.
And that is what's so special about this new era
T-minus 3
of
minutes,
space flight.
45
This is
seconds
not
and counting.
NASA. This is not governments. It's not the U.S., China, or Russia. This is the commercial era. These are private companies. and
Honey,
this
this
is
ain't a
Blue
good thing.
Origin Center.
This ain't a good thing that she's saying. Honey, we're sick of corporations running things. These corporations are bigger than most governments in the world. This is terrifying. I mean, I'm excited for it in some ways that they're launching off Panini. Girl, look at the endless evil corporations. Like, honey, watch the alien films. Honey, what's the name of that corporation? The Teriyaki Corporation or whatever. I mean, come on, honey.
Fantastic. Well, so
We hate big government, but we love big corporations. It makes no sense, honey. The libertarian mindset, the mindset of Republicans, it doesn't make any sense. If government does it, it's horrible. But if a corporation does it, it's better. Honey, what girl bye? I think that is the Kardashians.
Controller ready to start.
I'm so sick of the Kardashians always showing up for clout chasing. Girl, go take a seat. Your lips look like they're about to go to space.
There you goes, mission control, quiet and intense.
What's that noise?
One of our crew member 7's capsule communicator, Laura Stiles. She is communicating in the ear of our capsule.
It looks like a
of our
mushroom,
astronauts.
honey.
But what we're going to see in the last 2 minutes, you'll see the fins at the base of the rocket. Gimbal or just move back and forth. We want to make sure they've got free range. At the base there, you see the nozzle, the engine peeking out. The engine as well is going to gimbal, going to move. Both in conjunction together, those two
Pressing propellant
systems.
tanks to flight pressure.
Oh, I'm getting nervous for Gayle.
And when you are
Sorry,
out there at
Katie,
this moment,
but I'm nervous for Gayle. Everybody's watching.
feels
Everybody's
like it is
watching for
alive.
Gayle,
It
honey.
feels like
Oh
it is a
my God.
living, breathing
Can we get a Gayle cam?
And there's the gantry pulling back.
I think
from
Gayle's
the
right
rocket.
there in the. If you look through the mirror, you can see her on the other side of the window on the right.
Transition to onboard hydraulic pump.
Oh, I am nervous.
And this right here is the moment that they've been training for. 2 days, becoming a crew, becoming a team.
2 days. What?
After you go through an experience like this, it's more than a team. It's almost like a family. You are so
I'm
tight
confused.
to go
2
through
days?
Something as intense as this.
If only, girl, talk about deregulation. NASA spends months. 2 days?
Control, everything is clean.
I mean, there's
and
not
green
much
for
you can
this
do, I
launch.
guess. You just do a health check.
T-minus 1 minute to
Really.
go here.
It ain't like they're living up there, but still. 1 minute. 59. 50. Oh my God. Would I go to space? I mean, in the future, I would go to space, Ivy. Not right now. We're still in the beginning stages of it. I mean, not, you know what I mean. I need the technology to get really, really safe. I need redundancies, honey.
Inside the capsule.
I need so many backup redundancies. It's ridiculous. I hope Oprah is far back, honey.
Switch to onboard helium.
Girl, can we just be honest, though? It's ugly looking. Like, everything around here is ugly. It's not pretty. Girl is crying, honey. Does she know something we don't know? Like, girl, what? But I'm just saying, like, I feel like Apple needs to help them design their layout, like just a brick wall. Did he not have any Amazon money in this? Girl, you know what I'm saying? Can we not hide the gas canisters? Oh my God, here we go.
Command engine start. 2. Ignition.
Oh my God.
New Shepard has cleared.
Oh God, I'm so nervous. Okay, 11 minutes is how long this is going to last. From when it goes up to when it comes down, it's 11 minutes. They're going to be going past the Kármán line. The capsule separates for several minutes of weightlessness. The booster lands vertically. The capsule descends by a parachute. Oh God. I'm sorry, y'all. This is like the worst 11 minutes.
Engine response looks good.
Okay, everything looks good. What is this alarm sound, honey? It looks like Epstein's penis.
Max Q. Mach 1. Vehicle is supersonic. Engine back up to full throttle.
Supersonic. We have passed through
Girl, look at
Max 2,
Oprah.
maximum
Chamber pressure's look
dynamic
good.
pressure. That's when the vehicle, the
Who
stress
is
between the
that?
atmosphere and
All these rich people. Could we not? You know, it's one thing when you see NASA do this and they show the shots of just anybody that wants to come. And it's just normal Americans. It just seems tasteless that it's all rich. I don't know. I just feel like the rich suck the fun out of everything.
View on their way to space. Passing through 80,000
It's so hard to
feet,
watch this with the rich
1,500
people.
miles per hour. You're going to peak at about 2,300 miles an hour over Mach 3.
Is that Jeff
3 times the
Bezos'
speed of
dad?
sound.
I think it is. It looks like him. He kind of looks like the Scientologist
We'll
dad.
have MECO, main engine cut off. We will turn off the engine. But
Girl,
the
it's
two
so
craft,
sad
the
for Katy
capsule
Perry,
and
though.
the
Ain't nobody
booster
going to remember her doing
will
this.
continue
It's
their
all about
ascent.
Gayle, honey.
Stand by, MECO.
Everybody's crying, honey. Girl, this ain't North Korea yet.
And there you see.
Girl, the people that are working there are falling
We're
out.
now going to separate the capsule
Calm down.
from the
Pull it
booster, and at
together,
that point,
honey.
Kristen, that's when
Girl, it's going to be an HR this Monday, honey.
and shortly thereafter, we're going to let them unbuckle.
Oh my God, can we please? I don't want to see the rich honey.
Of this whole ascent. Oprah watching her best friend go to space.
That must be Gayle's dad. Wait a minute. Who was that lady? That wasn't Gayle, was it? She did a last minute no go. Oh, I hope that thing ain't gonna fall on them. Honey, it looks like it's coming back down, the
The
booster.
two craft is separated.
Girl, the workers, honey, are having a moment.
100 kilometers. Welcome to space, ladies, or shall I say, astronauts.
Oh, the moon! You guys, I will have to tell you, look at the moon.
Oh, wait, that's them inside the cabin.
Oh my goddess! That's our pink moon.
That's what we're hearing is we're hearing them inside the cabin. The whole time I thought we were hearing workers.
And just in case it wasn't clear, those are the astronauts. Those are their
We
voices
didn't
that
know.
you're
You
hearing.
didn't say that, honey. So that yelling and crying was them. That was Gayle freaking out, honey.
Apogee, the highest point in flight, well over 345,000 feet, well over the Kármán line.
So they get to float around for 2 minutes and then they have to buckle. I hope they listen to their alarm and buckle, honey. Would you girls, if you girls did it, Ginger, Ivy, if y'all did it, would y'all do it first and foremost? And if you did it, would you unbuckle to float? Or would you be like me and be like, honey, it's staying buckled down, honey?
And Katy Perry did say that she was going to sing in space. I'm waiting for it.
Waiting for it.
1 minute.
Why ain't no studio on auto-tune?
So that is Capcom indicating a 1 minute warning for our astronauts to take in those last views before they get buckled back into their seats.
Not RFK coming in the chat. Don't mess this up, honey.
For kids like that, you cannot. I am a firm.
It does look scary. Girl, it's the alarms on the ship that would terrify me. Hear the alarm going off? It's like you stole something from Walmart. Oh, it's coming back down, honey. Oh, girl, can they not get better internet in space?
And a great astronauts are back.
Let me see if I can get a better thing from the Fox.
After, you will see the drag brakes that deploy that will cut the speed of the rocket in half. And then in the last moments,
and there it is. We can see it from the stage.
There comes the rocket down. It's going to relight its
Girl,
engine.
this looks better than the SpaceX, Annie.
That shortly here.
I never seen this thing like this. Remember, I think it's better than the SpaceX.
This is something that had never been
it looks like a little lightsaber,
just
honey.
A few years ago, truly the stuff of science fiction that you're about to watch in just seconds.
I mean, it has, though. NASA had a flight thing that could do this in the 70s, honey. Oh, that's loud, honey. Oh, my God, honey. That one seems neater than the SpaceX one. And not just because we don't like SpaceX. Girl, if we have to give the contracts to private corporations, give it to Blue Origin, honey. At least he's not on drugs, honey.
Picture perfect landing right there.
Picture perfect landing.
What is Katy saying? Katie's getting into a fight with somebody, honey.
This dramatic cloud that reveals the beautiful
Oprah, honey, thank you for following me.
And I love the echo.
Oprah's diaper. That was pretty good, honey.
You hear the sonic boom, then you heard the engine relight.
Anime, that was pretty good, honey.
Reverberates in this big, beautiful valley in West Texas.
Girl, and almost went on to the bullseye, honey. Good job. Girl, Katie's talking too much. Gayle's like, shut up. Oh, it's coming down.
Parachutes deploy from the crew capsule. Those are like the guide parachutes.
Oh!
There go the drogue parachutes.
Just free falling right there until those drogues came out.
And then next will be the main parachutes that get pulled out.
Yeah, that's... Oh, I don't blame him, honey. I'd be screaming too.
And they will slowly inflate.
I would be screaming too, honey.
10, 15 miles an hour.
It's insane that we can build something like this, though. Like, think about how taut, like how the tensile strength of something has to be, the force to get snatched like that.
I have gone through all of the training. They put you in the capsule that simulates all of this, including the sound.
Honey, it's 2 days. Calm down. You can do this on an Oculus Quest, honey.
That is the best moment in flight.
Girl, we don't care about any of this shit. We just want to see Gayle get off the fucking thing, honey.
This is safe as possible, and y'all have an impeccable safety record. But it's still.
Oh, she says she almost peed on herself. Girl, not Katy Perry squirting in space, honey.
Fully deployed.
Oh, somebody said I sure did, honey. I hope they got extra maxis.
And we can see the capsule just over our shoulder here, going to be landing north and east of the launch pad, coming down softly and beautifully. 500 feet.
Girl, that alarm is still going off, honey. That would drive me crazy. We get it. We're in a rocket. You know, like I understand the alarm maybe for a few seconds,
Last milliseconds.
but we get it at this
Air cushion
point.
that will kick up the dust. It's a very soft landing.
Yeah, because they
despite
have
the
boosters
spoiling,
when they land so you don't feel it.
perception. There it
See?
is.
Oh my God, they did it. Oh my God. Oh God, thank God for Gayle. You know the Kardashians are going to try to go next. We're so over, y'all. We're over the Kardashians.
Congratulations.
Here come the Rivians. Hope there's no snakes or anything out there.
Status check.
Oh my God. I can't wait till they post the videos of their flight, though. That's
Tristan,
going to be
just some
amazing.
Incredible images there. The capsule.
Copy. Welcome back.
And
Heather.
nice. Let's wait for action just a moment.
Okay, girls. All the jokes that I thought about this thing was going to explode. I'm so glad it did not, because they were popping in my head, Henny.
Dragon.
I was so worried for Gayle. I mean, out of everybody, oh my God. Girl, I was I was terrified. Something bad was going to happen.
To be just as ecstatic to be back here, back on Earth. Everybody appears to be fine. Beautiful shot there of the capsule down in the desert.
There must have big windows in it.
It looks like a tough landing, but it is an air cushion in the last milliseconds that just makes it even softer.
Oh, it's a lot of air. Look at underneath it, how it blew out the sand, Henny.
Capsule. That's just an indication.
Girl, the drone technology, look.
A beautiful day for a launch and landing. A beautiful day to add 6 more names to the roster of astronauts.
It's so wild that all this stuff can be packed perfectly on the top, honey. Girl, that Rivian is flying, Henny. Do you think Oprah comes with to greet? Girl, the internet, Henny. Girl. What do they got? AOL dial-up over there? Oh, Come on, we need to see Gayle, Henny.
You saw Oprah's emotion. Orlando Bloom, as I was walking into jump in the car
Oh
to
my
go
God,
meet everybody.
all of
he
these
was
name
like,
checks.
pretty good. So I can only imagine how these astronauts, now that we can officially deem them astronauts, are going to feel. I can't wait to get their reaction. We are headed out there now.
Well, I mean, technically they weren't in space. I mean, let's be real.
Sounds good,
So
Chris. And as everybody
you know what I
can
mean?
see, those recovery crews are screaming out there. So we actually send them out as soon as we spot the capsule. And there's little Rose, Katie's daughter, who is just Daisy.
Wait, Katy Perry has a daughter?
Just seen her mother go to space and come.
Oh my
back.
God, that
I'm
child
sure
looks like
she
Orlando
cannot
Bloom,
wait
don't
to
it?
say hello. So, but as I was mentioning, the recovery crew is heading out there.
I thought they had the
As soon as
Rivians.
we can see the crew capsule and spot the crew capsule descending.
I thought they were using
There will be,
Rivians.
at least 2 trucks.
Should we
that go out
off-road
there.
with
What you'll
Rivian?
see is they will come around the capsule. We also have crew members.
But we're not. But they have to desanitize them because what if they have alien stuff? You
Each
know.
window, make sure that each astronaut is fine, and the recovery crews will safe the capsule before we exit the astronauts.
You know, it's hard to pick a favorite moment, right? Launch, landing. It's
Fractured,
all good,
thank
but
you
the
so
moments
much.
coming
Oh
up
God,
might be
fractured.
my
My
absolute
nerves,
favorite,
honey.
right? It's
My
the moment
nerves.
the
Thank you
team
so
gets out
much.
there, then all
Subscribe,
the friends and
fractured.
family,
Subscribe them with
and we get to
Prime.
see the
Girls, if you have
astronauts
Prime, you can give it
emerge
to
from
me
the
for
capsule,
free,
and we
honey.
get to hear what they
Thank you as
from
always,
the
honey.
last,
40
10 minutes or
months,
so
honey.
that they were up in space. And I think one of
40
my favorite
months for
things
40
that I've ever
minutes.
seen
Thank you, honey.
in covering space, certainly with Blue Origin, was that moment for William Shatner, Captain Kirk, as he
Honey,
emerged from
I
the
could
capsule.
give a flying
And
F.
this is
All I
exactly
want to
why
see is
you
Gayle,
want to
honey.
send people that are not just professional astronauts
Blue Origin, New
into
Shepherd's
space. What he
Pie.
said was so moving that day.
100% agree. But it's not just the astronauts.
Fox
that are here
Local,
in
honey.
flight as well.
Fox Local is good, honey.
That's
Girl,
listening
I
to
know. I
friends and
seen the
family out
lips.
there.
I'm sick
Tabitha,
of it, honey.
give me an
Oh my
update
God,
from
we don't
the
want an
Blue
update.
platform.
I mean,
This is such
not a
billionaire
dry eye in the stand. I tell
rich
you right
class.
now, Chloe. I just want to know from your perspective that moment. What was it like?
I don't think I realized.
Rocket, go space, rocket, new rocket. Girl, please.
It's sort of hard to explain because I don't think you think.
What I check, brain dead, honey.
it's incredible. It takes your breath away. And I feel like I have all this adrenaline and I'm just standing here.
Right? It's very
She looks like Michael
It's
Jackson.
really, first of all, we're so thrilled that the girls are safe and everything went so well.
What is she
and
wearing,
So that's a
Annie?
relief because, I'm sure there's a lot of nerves
Oh,
out there.
shut the hell up and go to Kohl's. We're over rich people. I'm sorry. You know what? The only rich person we care about on this fight is Gayle King.
Cannot wait to get.
I mean, we like the NASA girls and the other girls. I'm just saying.
Every little.
I'm so over these celebrities, Henny.
Look, what are the chances? The pink moon, the rocket launch. It's so exciting.
It's a great
The
day.
pink
It's been a
moon.
pretty phenomenal day.
What are the chances? Girl, we can predict when we
when are you
have
guys going?
moons
That's the real
showing in.
question.
Oh my gosh, I don't know, but this made it a little more enticing, I will say.
You know what's going to happen. I'm telling you now, the next mission, all the Kardashians are going to go to space, and it's going to be a whole season arc for the Kardashians. I'm calling it now. Calling it now. I'm calling it now. Oh, she's drunk, Henny. She's drunk.
We let you go up, but I like you being an observer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we love being able to share this experience with you, and thank you for sharing how you feel out here with our audience. So it's been really, really incredible. So yeah.
Oh my God, the dumbing down, honey. Oh my God, honey, it's LL, honey.
Are you guys going?
Look at all those Rivians
The
girls.
Kardashians in space. That's the all next all lady launch. Well, thank you so much, Tabitha, for that. And
Whoop-de-doo.
see
You
that.
want to put the
did. You did
Kardashians
from
in space?
Tabitha.
It can be
Even
cheap.
she is
Fly a pair of
emotional and
silicone
has
lips.
tears
There you go.
in her eyes. When you're down here for one of these launches,
That much plastic cannot, it'd be too detrimental to expand in space.
and Carissa, when we get her
Exactly, a fraction. Put the Kardashians on the Boeing ship to get stuck in space. I just want to see Gayle, honey.
launches, it gets me.
My God, what the internet?
Well, anytime somebody says, I don't get it, what's so exciting about space? Come to a launch. Come see a launch in person, and then you'll change your mind. And, I'm just...
Girl, not them getting... Honey, pop that top. The girls can walk on dirt for 1 second. They've been to space. I love how this is like the most celebrity-fied version of a space launch. Like literally they're putting out like a walkway. They got so they don't step on the dirt, black carpet. Like, honey, pop the top and it'd be more dramatic and better photo ops if they just popped that door off and then the women crawled out. You know what I'm saying? Like when you girls saying, wouldn't it make better photos and more adventurous style? Like the girls step out into the dirt, honey. Like let the girl, they went to space for God's sakes. Let them do it all, honey.
Experience, I can imagine.
They landed on a planet we landed on a planet that inhabits life forms, but the problem is we landed in America. This place doesn't have free health care.
I hope I never recover.
They
from
can't
this.
take the girls.
And I love that. I hope I never recover from what I just experienced. And one of the neat things about this is these women were not in space for several days where they had time to get acclimated to it. They only got 4 precious minutes of weightlessness. And so that high.
Karen Carpenter, her dream goal. She never made it to space to experience the true ultimate, to weigh nothing. These women were not well. Girl, imagine they opened up and there's throw up everywhere. Oh my God, we lost
We've
it.
seen some images, as I mentioned.
Girl, not the dash cam. Oh my God, I'm so sick of all the Botox.
The excess air and gas that created that nice air cushion. We'll remove the parachutes, make sure nothing gets tripped up. Also, we reuse those parachutes. And then crew member 7 will take the stairs up to the hatch. It's like a good 3.5-ish feet off the ground.
Oh
so
my
it just makes the
God.
getting out the
Amazon Prime new parachute. Girl, what is the tariff cost of this flight? Oh my God, honey, we want to see Gayle,
Glorified.
please.
They need some assistance because they've been exposed to zero-G for so long.
What?
Not these astronauts. They're not going to need
Oh.
any assistance. That's one of the beauties of a suborbital spaceflight. you feel great.
Girl,
You don't have
look
to
at
deal
all
with
those
space sickness,
Rivians.
right?
Well, that's not a Rivian,
Exactly. And
but
that's,
the other ones are.
you know, to that point, this flight, because you're basically going straight up and then over the Kármán line and straight
Yeah,
back down.
I don't like the privatization part. It doesn't look as pretty. When the NASA comes and get your ass, they come and get you, honey. Like, girl, this is just trashy looking. You know what I mean? Don't it look trashy looking, y'all? It's too many people. It's not making sense. Like, girl, what? What is all this? No, all these people just standing and people getting paid ain't doing anything. And y'all want to talk about the government's inefficient? NASA would have been an in and out, honey. You've got 15 workers just standing, honey. Baby, 3 bolts. Unbolt and let the bitches out, honey.
Feelings are also, you know, as a mother.
Girl, all these people coming out and only 2 people are holding stairs,
What
honey.
does that feel when you have young children? You know, you saw her get so emotional in her pre-flight interview. Is she still is that still the weighing emotion, or is she still just, oh my God, I saw the stars, I saw the curvature of the earth? You know, what's going to come out of her
Makeup and hair trailers waiting. Girl, what if some throw ups in somebody's wig, honey? Come on. Oh, God. This is the most important time we don't want. We want to see Gayle, honey. Come on. Girl, we're here for Gayle, honey. We stand Gayle. Oh, my God. We lost it, honey. Girl, now that's losing the girls, honey.
From the stage.
There comes.
Come on. Girl, I'm so over Jeff Bezos, honey.
And I would imagine
He has to act like he's the big
Sanchez and
savior.
One will be coming out first.
Oh my God. Can we? Oh my God.
Next to the left, the left window there.
Yeah, so he can kiss his woman. You're right. You know he's going to tongue her.
Last in number 6 is Carrie Ann. That is the window on the
An
right.
alien pops out. Girl, Gayle should have been first. Oh my God. Now the holder for the people. Oh, girl, that bus is struggling, honey.
Friends and family.
Oh my God. What is happening? Open it up.
And that's Carrie Ann looking out the window, in the window to the right there. Lauren Sanchez on the left, and you really get a sense for just how big these windows are. I mean, when you're inside this capsule, it's almost as though you're getting a full 360 panoramic view. One of the cool features of this capsule, the largest windows of any spacecraft.
So over a third of the surface area of this
Made
craft
his money literally selling books online and then creating sweatshops with
our founder Jeff Bezos. Where
insane quotas and stress on their workers. He wants them to wake up every day with fear. I'm sorry. I mean, it's fun to cover it, but it takes the suck out when you have rogue capitalism and the fucking 1%. This fucker's not paying the tax rates you are. He's got cheese up his ass. I wish he wasn't there. You're ruining the experience for me, Jeffy, honey. We're here for Gayle, honey. And hopefully Katy Perry's career.
Makes for just an incredible experience.
Sarah.
You know what would be amazing? Instead of going to space, though, he took some of that money to give health care to everybody. Katy Perry's in there doing makeup to everybody. Oh, not him hitting somebody. Oh, he just hit somebody, honey. Saving you, the man. Tongue her, honey. She would cry more if it wasn't for the Botox, but we give it to Lauren. Honey.
Where are my babies? Where? I have to go there. Okay.
Nobody cares about you. Oh my God, I can't, honey. Oh my God, we're over Katy. Oh my God. Oh my God, Katy. But Gayle King. I can't. Girl is trying her best career. It would have been more forceful if people would have done this, you know. Like, they didn't have to wait 20 minutes, honey, to get out of the ship. These suits are so trashy. Nobody cares about Jeff. Katy Perry. This is who we're worried about. She said, fix your zipper. Oh, girl. Gayle had it rough, Henny. Oh, Henny. Girl, that hair, Henny. But, oh, God, we love you, Gayle. Oprah. Oprah should have been the one opening the door. Where is Oprah? Oh, God, there's Oprah, there's Oprah. Her dad wanted to hug her for, put it on Gayle. Go to Oprah.
Just tell me when we're on. Does anyone have our
We need Oprah. I don't punt the camera on Oprah.
Coming out all ecstatic.
Look at everybody. See, Oprah knows marketing. Everybody's wearing yellow for the camera, so it's easy to find.
Very happy to be.
You talk about just a media mogul. Oprah knew, honey. She got that.
Lauren coming out and saying,
I'm sorry.
And I also loved Katy Perry holding a daisy, I believe, and holding the daisy up to the sky after her daughter Daisy. Sweet moment.
With that, let's turn it over to Krista Thompson standing by.
Oh, that was the daisy.
Oh my God, Lauren, I want to cry just seeing you. I'm so proud of this crew. Like, I mean, Gayle, we were just talking in the capsule, doesn't even have ear piercings. She's so afraid to do anything. And she got in that capsule, and I think, like, it profoundly changed her. I mean, for me, I can't.
Well, tax the rich and give Americans health care.
And it was pink. Was it pink?
Full moon. It wasn't pink, but it was almost full. And Earth looked so.
These rich fuckers go to space and say it changes them, and yet they come down with the same shitty policies. Speak out against wrongdoings, honey. People of any type of non-whiteness are being disappeared, honey.
I think you can describe.
Use this moment in time to be on the right side.
Like,
Speak of something, honey.
Also really alive.
Get your man
to
to speak out, to use his money.
Like, that's all I could think about.
But you're not, you know who it makes you all together with? The billionaire class, honey.
It's because you just see right here, you see, like, states and all these things that, like, divide us, but we're not. And
what is your emotion?
Yet you make no changes to do better.
Joy. Complete and utter joy and gratefulness. Like, it makes me want to come back and just hug everyone and be like, oh my God, we're in this together. Like,
then act like it.
Jeff had told you that it will change you more than you know, and I know you're only a few minutes removed from the capsule.
Do you think she asked what the state borderlines were? Look, I'm sure fractured.
I don't cry that
she's
often.
Sniffing her armpit.
So I didn't expect to be this emotional, but it's also all the love that was in that capsule and all the heart and the feelings and all the things, and like seeing Jeff before I left, I just went I had to come back. I mean, we're getting married. If I didn't come back, that would be a bummer for me.
Only you, by the way, would say this to me. You said, Jeff, if you don't want to marry me, you don't have to send me to space.
Don't have to send me to space.
What an incredible experience for you. But the fact that when you're in there, we got to hear some of your audio, but give us some of those moments when you guys, just from the second you took off to the second you landed, describe, if you can, for us what we did.
I'm sorry, but I need Gayle. If I want to listen to a millionaire billionaire, at least let it be Gayle.
Camaraderie.
But I must say, I did not realize this lady was as qualified as she is, so I kind of feel bad for prejudging her because she had a lot of surgeries, but she's a badass. She can fly a helicopter, Henny. Okay, like, you got to be very smart, Henny. I mean, that takes a lot of skill, Henny.
feeling of gratefulness. It was a feeling that we're doing this. And, Alan Shepard, I told you about this, did this same exact flight. And he became the first American in space. And 6 women just did the same flight that he did it.
Oh, I just want to keep hugging you.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Because you want a raise. You're like, how can I get my boss to give me a raise? Do it right when they come down off this manic, weird high where they want to do better and they give you a raise, but then they rage quit and take it away. And they still don't want to give health care or pay their fair share. See, fractured? No, it's fractured. Christmas bonus.
That more people get to see this.
But they won't because billionaires. Like, if they really cared, they would auction off 4 seats and give 1 away for charity. And we're talking people that make under, like, $30,000 a year. If they really cared, Henny.
I don't even know how much it's going to change me. And
Baby, Greg coming in here with the rights. But, honey, only flew the Howard Comfort because the diversity and inclusion policies that Biden put in place, not everyone ever... Okay, Henny.
I want to thank the blue team. I mean, look at them. I mean, they work so hard to make sure this vehicle gets up and safe. And
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. It's one thing to say you're going to do it. It's another thing to actually do it. And I know there's a phrase in your family that life takes off.
I will give prompts, and I will say this. We haven't seen Elon or any of his fuckers go to space because he's too bitch-ass scared. At least Jeff Bezos was like the first one to go on his. The Brandon guy, the other billionaire guy, when he went up, he did it. And the other girl. You know what I'm saying? Girl, Elon ain't nothing but a ussy. Same with Donald Trump, Henny.
On the other side of fear. And here you are, just having landed back on Earth. And now
She's a beautiful lady. I don't know why she got her lips done.
now you are officially Lauren Sanchez. Already adding to your extensive resume, you are an astronaut. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm very excited. I'm excited to share it with the world, and I'm so grateful to everyone here.
I love you. Go be with your family. But
process and download.
Girl, everybody swarm.
Get on in here.
Girl, not Tim Cook being there behind Oprah. I think that's Tim Cook behind the boom guy.
Lauren being so candid about overcome with emotion. How are you feeling? I know, Amanda, this has been a dream of yours.
Good thing you got to go to space because Trump's never going to let any other nationality go to space.
Long-awaited dream. And now it is finally official. You are an astronaut. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I usually have nice words to say, but in this moment,
Oh my God, Forwarder, I'm done with
want
you.
all survivors to know that you can heal. No dream is too wild.
Wait,
and
survivors?
that
Was
if
she
it's
touched?
So wild out there, like going to space, you can absolutely make it through, and it can absolutely be possible.
You mentioned
With a shit ton of money. They're leaving out one thing.
As prior to going up, you said that you needed to go to space to heal. I know you're only a few minutes removed from this incredible
Girl, she wants to
experience.
get
Do you
details,
feel good?
honey.
I had a 0G indicator that I didn't know if I would bring.
Wait, what?
And I ended
Did
up...
she?
I ended
Ladies
up
court
bringing
in
it.
space?
For the folks at home that don't know what that means,
What?
what it is that you're holding.
She needed to have experienced 0G in order
Yes, the 0G
to
indicator is
heal.
something all astronauts have that...
And it can be purchased on Amazon. Okay.
Once you hit space, to know you're there. I brought a promise that I wrote to myself. I've talked about that.
And share for what is this right here?
Yes, and this one I didn't know if I would bring, but I ended up bringing it and floating it, and it's the hospital van
What?
from the day. And,
What happened?
I got to honor her today, and I'm so grateful to
What?
thousands of people.
What happened?
Just everyone.
Can someone go? What is she surviving? What happened?
Here, I know that you had this on your laptop.
Hospital band to honor who?
My 0G indicator, a promise I made to myself that if I were to pause my astronaut dreams and fight for rights, that one day I would return to her.
And it says, never, never give up. Well, those dreams are no longer on
Girl,
hold.
she's like, I'm going to get the
Finally, an
details.
astronaut. Congratulations. Enjoy this moment with your family, and thank you for sharing it with us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda.
What?
Carrie
Can
Ann,
someone Google
you said
what
to me yesterday? You said when I get out of
people
that
starving on the streets in this like people starving on the streets in this lady going to space is
this is my first time.
Bitch, we can't even get free health care in this fucking country, and she thinks we're gonna go to space. Baby, bye, honey. Girl, democracy's burning as they go to space, honey.
Describe if you can how you're feeling.
I have almost no words.
Girl, did they all go to space and get like abducted by white, rich California Valley girls?
It was the most incredible experience of my life to be up there and see like such vast darkness in space and look down on our planet. The moon
Gayle's
was
gonna be
so
the only
beautiful,
real
and I was
person.
I felt like that was a special gift just for me. I'm so sorry. No,
Oh, Willie, thank you, honey, because I didn't know what was happening. Okay, so that gives a little bit of, that's why it's good for like somebody interviewing somebody is like, baby, give a little clarity, honey, because we didn't know what she was talking about. She founded Rise and helped the SA survivors' rights. Okay, well, good for her. But what space?
About your son when you told him you were going to go.
So her going to zero G, but she needed to go to 0G in order to heal. That's the part that kind of I feel like this is going to be some new thing that they're going to be like, you have to experience 0G to rid your body of the seed oils. Like what?
His face, and that get over here so I can hold you. And that he went back to school and he was all excited to tell his friends that his mom was going to space. And they said, your mom can't go to space.
Moms don't go to space.
Well, guess what? This mom just went to space. Congratulations.
Girl, that
You
hair,
are
though, is
officially an
fine.
astronaut. And I know you're wearing a very special necklace from an incredible group of people that you hold near and dear to your heart.
She better
What would you like
pop
to
the
say to them?
top, honey.
I'm wearing a few necklaces today.
Oh, that-
My dear friends threw me a blast-off party and gave me this feather, which obviously represents the Blue Origin logo, and it felt so special.
Oh, good. You'll have something to pawn when the economy collapses and the dollar is zero, but you'll have gold.
Special to have it close to my heart, and in space with me, and I feel like it helped me.
Girl, if
take
the bond
on-
market crashes, all this is shit in a couple weeks.
Well, I will let you go enjoy this historic moment with your family.
I love how
Thank
they're
you for sharing
saving
with us.
Gayle.
Congratulations.
They know where the
You're
ratings
watching.
are. We only care about Gayle.
Gayle,
Oh, yes.
get on over. I am
Oh, she
so
fixed her hair, honey.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I'm so proud of you. And I know that I speak for the collective because you have been so honest. You've been so
We love
so
Gayle.
vulnerable. And I spoke to your best friend prior to you taking off. And I
We
asked her why it
stand
was
Gayle
so
in this
important for you to
chat.
do this. And she said so she didn't have to hear you say, I wish I would have done that. So true. But now
But Gayle's
King,
like, don't get too
you
close
are
to me, honey.
officially an astronaut. How do you
She
feel?
wants to hug Gayle so
Can't accept
bad.
that word, but I will say,
Gayle is a real
I can't
one.
even believe what I saw when somebody
She
calls
can't
us a
accept
ride,
it,
this was
honey.
not a ride. What happened to us was not a ride. This was a bona fide friggin' flight. And our instructor, we were so well prepared. So every noise we heard, we knew. But the flight instructor said that I am her best success story. Why? Because she's never had somebody go through the course who's terrified of flying. Everybody who's gone through the course is somebody that it's been a lifelong dream. They wanted to do it. So she said, I'm her best success story. I'm so proud of me right now. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe it.
I was just going to say, prior to the launch, you said that you would be so proud of yourself if you went through with this, and you did. What was the best part, Gayle?
Yeah, it was only 11 minutes, only 4 minutes
It's oddly
floating.
quiet when you get up there.
Actually, 2
It's really
minutes, a
quiet
2-minute
and
buffer for
peaceful.
sanctity.
And you look down at the planet, you think, that's where we came from? And to me, it's such a reminder about how we need to do better, be better. Do better, be better human beings.
Well, we know who she voted for, so at least she can speak truth that she tried. Oprah tried. Oprah's a billionaire, and Oprah tried to raise her taxes. Gayle is probably almost a billionaire, a millionaire. She tried. The other women in there, I don't know. I hope they did the right vote.
And what do you mean by that?
Processing. Well, it's so nasty and so vitriolic nowadays.
Oh, thank you,
everybody
Gayle.
could
Using her
experience that peace that
platform.
we had up there.
At least she's using
And
her
the
platform.
kindness and what it takes
Shade
to do
him,
what
honey.
we did. All the people that it took to get us up there and get us back safely.
The people. That's
I'll
right.
never, ever, ever forget. And when we were up there, have you talked to Katy yet?
I have not.
Okay, when we were up there, after zero G is very difficult. You know, all the training about this is how you get in the chair and this. I look like a friggin' moose getting in the chair. It was like, just let me get in the chair. Let me get the seatbelt on. But, you know, we had a very do this.
How would you describe it?
It's very difficult because you're floating. But the best part was when we got back in our seats after zero Gs, Katy sang "What a Wonderful World."
She did?
Isn't that nice?
Oh, come on.
She sang "What a Wonderful World." I see dreams. Oh, yes.
Oh, God, but it was off key. I'm
Asking her
sorry.
to sing all the time, and she wouldn't. And then, because everybody said, "Sing Roar, sing Fireworks," and she said, "It's not about me. I wanted to talk about the world."
Oh, that's good.
Isn't that nice? You got to ask her about that.
By the grace of God,
When Lauren got out, she was overcome by emotion for a lot of reasons, and rightfully so. But she spoke to the group and how close you guys have all become because of this experience. How would you describe the camaraderie?
Girl, look at that diamond on Gayle's neck. Girl, look at that. Jesus.
Because
look how big that diamond is.
What we went through to look out for each other,
Auto-tune in zero G,
and not be changed by that.
Oh, they're going to have a whole like a lady went up as a documentarian, honey. Let me get my show notes.
How we were,
Carrie Ann Flynn, the mom in space. She's a film producer documenting the mission for inspiration.
The training was so friggin' good. We were set up for success.
Of course, you're rich.
Exactly as they told us it was going to. Every boom that you heard, the drones, the drogues coming out, the parachutes coming out, it went exactly as they said.
Are you glad you did it?
I am glad I did
Look
it.
at Oprah just shuffling around.
I am very glad. I have no regrets about doing it.
Wait a minute. I thought Oprah was on Ozempic. Did Oprah stop taking Ozempic, y'all?
Anything. What would you say to them?
Well, I just said
Oprah
I'm
looks
stepping way out of my
big. Like she gained it back. Do you think Oprah stopped
I might
Ozempic?
now get my ears pierced. I've always been afraid.
Which is great. I love that you've never had your ears pierced.
No, even Hootie at the training center. You don't have your ears pierced? I go, because it hurts. Oh, my God.
Wait, Gayle's been having clip-ons? I never knew that.
Eleanor Roosevelt once said, courage is doing something that scares you, but you do it anyway. And I stepped
Throwing in
out of my comfort
FDR,
zone.
honey. Safe free health care is a right, a human right.
And now that I've done it, I really
Tell
do
the
feel
world.
I can take on anything. Anything.
Can you take on Trump? Can you? I mean, I know she might, but the rest of them, that what they say, well, you can do anything, but you can't say a bad thing about Trump, Jeffy. And Lauren Henny.
Congratulations, Gayle King. You are.
But we
an
love you,
astronaut.
Gayle.
Thank you, Chris.
I am so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. And I'm going to go with you to get your ears pierced because I want to get another hole right here. Go enjoy this with your family. Thank you so, so much. Aisha, oh my goodness. Congratulations. Congratulations. You are officially an astronaut.
Oh
How
my
do you
God.
feel? Also, how do you look perfect after just going to space? I mean, my goodness.
I will never be the same. I mean, when you get up there and you see the Earth, and it's so beautiful, and it just fills the screen, and it's not just your
Oh, she's
window.
giving
It's
sensual,
like
honey.
everybody's window, and there's no boundaries, there's no borders.
Let me
There's
see
just
who
Earth.
this is. This is Aisha.
You know, Gayle is so
She's a
honest
former
that this
NASA
wasn't her
engineer.
dream,
She's a
but
STEM
this
board
was a dream
CEO that
of
Trump got
yours.
rid of,
How
right?
do you feel not
Community
being able to
college
see?
aerospace engineer. Oh, we give her prompts. Community
And
college.
when
We give her
landed,
prompts.
I said, Exuma, I'm good blue comm, but I'm ready to go back.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
What was the best part for you?
The best part for me, actually the whole thing. But we got in and we counted down from 10. And then I started to hear some singing. And when we lifted off, everybody, you could just feel the
Everybody's
energy
like,
from
shut
the
up,
capsule.
Katie.
And when we
Y'all was hollering when that thing was going
we all
up.
just looked at each other.
Because I thought it
There
was
this
the
moment, and I
workers.
can't wait for people to see it on the video. But there was a very special moment between all of us. And it's just beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Yes. Where is your grandfather? Your 92-year-old grandfather, who I know you were so excited.
Girl, I thought she was
What
about to
did
pull
he
out
say
an
to you
urn.
when
I'm
you
sorry.
got
I was
this
like,
capsule?
oh, what?
He said, I was really worried for you, but then Oprah squeezed me.
Oh, I thought that was Gayle's dad, that older man.
Just a little bit more at home.
It's with
a little bit
Oprah
calmer.
Henny. That's
I know
her
your
dad.
father is watching down on you, and he is your angel. What do you think he's thinking?
Wait,
right
your
now?
father? I thought you just said the
I
father.
think he was like, woo. To have the opportunity to have flown his star in my flight bag and to have a perspective that very few people get to have of Earth, I just feel a renewed connection to
I think it's like, for actually, there's like 12 trucks of makeup artists.
and pour what I've learned into the world.
You have given so much to so many, and I know there are a lot of people watching right now, some young boys and some young girls.
Girl, that lash line is perfect, honey.
What would you like to say to them?
Dream it, plan it, and go.
Girl, how'd she get that
and do
lash
it.
line in
I
space?
never really thought I could go to space, although I really wanted to go. And today just confirmed that dreams
But you
are real, and
can't.
sometimes
Only for the rich, and only if the rich pick you. You were picked by a billionaire, honey. I mean, I think it's true that you have to work hard, but...
Katy.
Oh, God.
No, you're not the crier of the group.
Killer of the group.
No, you are not.
I'm crier.
I'm going to tell you something right now. You are officially an astronaut.
Oh, my God. I'm so sick of her saying
I
that.
feel super connected to love. So connected to love. I think this experience
Remember, P. Diddy said the same thing, and he didn't change.
has shown me you never know how much love is inside of you. Like,
Well, say free health care for all is a human right. And Willie, yeah, they trained for 2 days.
how much love you have to give and how loved you are.
Honey, people still ain't buying that last album, which is sad because the album before the last album was a bop. Hawaii, yeah, all them Champagne Dreams, all them were really good.
Until the day you launch.
We had these incredible shots of Daisy watching you as the rocket, it'll make me cry, as the rocket's going up, and she was so proud. Just kept saying, Mommy, Mommy. And I know you'll feel the same way when you watch it.
Oh, my God. If she don't put that thing down.
It's important for you, not only because it's your daughter's name, but why else was that important to bring it?
Daisies are common flowers, but they grow through any condition.
'Cause they're
They go
weeds.
through cement. They go through cracks. They go through
'Cause it's a
walls. They
weed.
are resilient. They are powerful. They are strong. They are everywhere.
Girl, she memorized
Flowers are,
this.
to me, God's smile, but it's also
Oh, God. All these celebrities fighting God when we get controlled by a Christian nationalist.
And God's smile and the beautiful magic that is everywhere, all around us, and even in a simple daisy. So to really appreciate it and remember it and take care of it.
Girl, her nails. It's
the
like
song
nail
that you
on a
sang
nail.
When you got up there. What a wonderful world. Why was that important to sing that particular song?
I've covered that song in the past, and obviously, like, my higher self is always steering the ship because I had no clue that one day I would decide to sing a little bit of that in space. But I think that it's not about me. It's not about singing my songs. It's about a collective energy in there. It's about us. It's about making space for future women and taking up space and belonging. And
free health care to all, that we have a country. If you can say that this is an amazing thing that our country can do off the backs of the taxpayer, because believe you or not, through the public fundings of NASA, through the taxes and everything, this was made possible by you and me and the 99% of this country. Don't ever forget that. They can say private company all they want, but we help fund it. And out of all that, Katy, have a little perspective. If we have such a great country that can do great things, we should be able to take care of our people with the most basic health care, honey. I'm sorry. It is what it is. It's hard to cover this and not get political when this is off our backs, honey. But praise God that there's no Kardashian. Oh, Willie, the Kardashians are there. Mama and the one that used to be Fugly's there. I kid you not. And they're going to do Kardashians in space. I called it, and they're going to do it.
It. This is all for the benefit of Earth.
You have done so.
So sending rich people to space benefits Earth, how? Girl, please.
Many incredible things.
They get high off their own farts when they go to... Gayle was the only real one. Gayle literally came and said, "Oh, I'm not an astronaut. Don't call me that." Gayle is like the only one, honey, that is just not.
In your life, selling millions of records, selling out stadiums. Where does this experience rate for you?
This experience is second to being a mom. Wow. Yeah, that's it. And that's why it was hard for me to go, because that's all my love right there.
and I have to surrender and trust that the universe is going to take care of me.
The universe, the people.
Protect me.
Girl, not the girl. It was the workers. The reason you didn't go boom, boom, honey, looking like a pop rock.
Also, my family, my daughter, because like I am full up from being able to get that gift of being a mom, and to go to space is incredible. And I wanted to model courage and worthiness. And fearlessness.
And psychics.
You wanted to go to space for the fearless women.
Doctors,
in your life
engineers,
as well,
and
your sister
psychics,
and your
Greg.
mom. What was their reaction when you got to see them after you got off the capsule?
I have only seen my mom, and I was like, "Are you okay, Mom?" She just knew. She knew. She was totally okay, and I'm sure she was speaking in tongues underneath her breath, as she does all the time.
What?
She would do that for anything else. But
I forgot her families were religious. That's right. She used to be. I forgot. I was like, oh, she just found religion, but that's right. I forgot she was actually a Christian pop star before she was a slutty pop star. How do you go from like Christian fundamentalist speaking in tongues and then your daughter's literally scissoring a girl on MTV Music Video Awards Live?
Super confident. My mom, she has this thing where she can see. Even down to the name of like the capsule.
Being tortoise, I know you spoke.
My mom has this thing where she can see the names. It's called eyesight, honey.
To all of your fans about that the capsule's named tortoise, the feather on the side, the symbol of Blue Origin, all of those gave you confidence that this was the right thing for you to do, correct?
Yeah, because I just asked for a sign from the heavens, from my angels, and they're like, well, here's the feather.
Oh my gosh, she has the shine, honey. Girl, who knew Katy Perry was certified crazy, honey?
Your mother calls you, and if that's not enough, the capsule's named Tortoise, which is your second.
You know our daughter ain't vaccinated. Oh, yeah. This is in Texas. Honey. Hope everybody's in their shots, honey, because that child, don't touch that child, honey.
I'm like, okay, I'm going. I got the message, and I'm going to get the message.
Before I let you get back to your family, I just had to ask you, describe for us, because you're so brilliant at putting, words together and describing.
Her brain runs Linux.
Appreciate later. How would you describe the moment when you took off and then the moment you landed?
The moment, it is the highest high, and it is surrender to the unknown, trust, and this whole journey is not just about going to space. It's the training, it's the team, it's the whole thing. I couldn't recommend this experience more. This is like up there with all
this money and we can't get braces. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I always say it. I don't understand. She literally talks where she hides her bottom teeth. Girl has money out of the woozah. Honey, I'm getting braces.
Different tools that I've learned in my life, from meditation to the Hoffman process. This is up there because what you're doing is you're like really finding the love for yourself, because you got to trust in yourself on this journey.
Girl, what is she saying? Can someone hit her restart button? Going to space sounds like it messed up her RAM, honey.
Into that strong divine feminine right now.
By the way, you're such a badass. I love that the month of April, you're like, I'm going to space and I'm launching my tour. It's really incredible.
Oh my gosh, she's launching her tour. Girl, this ain't gonna save it.
I'm asking this question for your fans. Will you write a song about this experience?
Oh, for sure, 100%. And not only that,
oh my God,
got to reveal my set list for the tour on a butterfly. How apropos!
Incredible.
Just flying in space. I don't know if anyone's ever.
In space.
I don't know if anyone's ever done that before. So I'll just.
There's a lot of things.
I will say though. Remember Lady Gaga partnered with SpaceX and was going to go to space like, 5-10 years ago. It was a whole announcement. It didn't happen. Katy beat Gaga, honey. We'll give her that, honey.
That you have done first. You are now officially an astronaut, and let me just tell you, on behalf of everyone here at Blue Origin, our webcast, and everyone, all of these individuals that put this incredible thing on, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing your experience.
Is it a 10 out of 10? That's my review.
10 out of 10.
You definitely go for it. 10 out of 10.
Thank you, Katy. Congratulations. All right, you guys. So many fun moments that we'll continue to see as we get the.
It was fun. What can I say? I thought it was. We were only here for Gayle. I was only here for Gayle. I'm so glad the damn thing did not, explode because I was worried. I mean, girl, Katy Perry is just, that was just weird. But, girls, I think we're going to call it here. I will be posting this to YouTube right now. So if you want to watch the beginning and end, it'll be on YouTube and also be on the replay on the Twitch. But, girls, thank y'all for joining me this morning for this. This has been a fun experience to share this with the girls. Especially I want to give a shout out to Ginger. Honey, you were with me the fastest and the soonest. You started the fire in the chat, honey. You kept me sane when I was going crazy. But, yes. Gayle was the only one I cared. Gayle was the realest, honey. She literally, she's still out of touch. She's rich, but I will say, out of all of them, she felt like the most normalized person that went. And that's including the other people. It is what it is, honey. All right, girls. You didn't miss it, okay, honey? It'll be on replay, and it's actually about to be on YouTube. So check my YouTube channel, Church of Debra. All right, girls, I'll see you next time. Thank you, girls, for doing this. Thank you, girls, for coming. It was very, very fun. Bye, everybody. Oh, and if you're on the YouTube, give a like.